Folks, one of the places where I draw a strict line in life is going after innocent people. People with mental disabilities, people who can't defend themselves, people who are innocent, like children. If I could find the words to say how despicable it is, I would say them, but I don't think there are. So there was a man who was driving aggressively through this Jewish preschool's parking lot. Not really sure what he was doing there. Clearly it was an aggression towards the preschool or Jewish people or whatever. The security guard in the tape literally almost got ran over by the guy, but was attempting to stop him. And after this guy made several more aggressive sweeps throughout the parking lot, he finally got out and confronted the security guard for this security guard, I guess, trying to stop him. I don't know. I mean, God forbid you drive slowly through a school parking lot where there are preschool kids around, you know?
Yeah, David, this incident dates back to May 8th when a man sped into a Jewish preschool parking lot, almost hitting the security guard. You can see that in the video here. Then that security guard follows the driver into the next lot over, where the confrontation began.
Get out of here!
What started here in front of the Gone preschool on the morning of May 8th escalated in the next parking lot over.
What's your problem? Help you guys! What's your problem? What's your problem?
This body cam video showing a fight between 32-year-old Manuel Garza and 53-year-old Eric Salisbury, a security guard at the Jewish preschool on Capitol Highway.
What's your problem? What are you doing?
Investigators say Garza held down the security guard, strangling him.
Anyways, a huge fight broke out between the guy and the security guard. The security guard was on the ground. This guy was on top of him. He was strangling him. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the dude was a crackhead.
Prosecutors writing he maintained a dominant position as he continued his assault. Salisbury warning his attacker he would shoot.
Show me that! Show me! Show me!
30 seconds later, Salisbury pulls his gun from his side, shooting Garza once in the abdomen. The security guard rolled Garza off him and, according to officials, went into this clinic to ask for help and to call 911.
Now, this is kind of one of those leaner cases where if a grand jury or a DA wanted to charge this guy, they very well could have, because a lot of people would look at this who were maybe not educated in it and say, well, it was just a fist fight. He didn't have to shoot him. But essentially, the guy was on the ground, and for those of you who ever been in a fight before, if you've been in enough of them, there's a chance that you probably haven't won every single one of them. Sometimes you lose a fight, and that's this guy's case. The perpetrator was on top of him, choking him, shouting threats, and he couldn't get him off. And at that point, what are your options? If someone isn't coming to help you or save you and the guy's choking you out, do you just die? That's where carrying a gun comes in. He didn't have a choice. It's either you are gonna sit on top of me and choke me out until I'm unconscious and dead. I doubt the guy would have stopped once the security guard was unconscious, or do you make a ultimate decision that says, okay, this guy's overpowering me, he's choking me, I tried to get him off, he won't. I literally told the guy I will shoot him if he doesn't get off. The guy's saying, okay, shoot me then. That's it. Here is the amazing part about all of this. When I'm extremely impressed by the security guard's actions, I think warning the guy that you're gonna shoot him, I think being in a place where you're losing a fight and saving your own life is obviously impeccable. But this security guard had attorneys on retainer who we've been promoting for a while now. And this is the exact reason why. Once again, this is one of those leaner cases where a DA can say, oh, well, the guy didn't have a weapon. Why'd you shoot him? Or 15 million other different things that DAs come up with nowadays. Mark Victor, who I speak with all the time, he is the creator of Attorneys on Retainer and Attorneys for Freedom. Their law firm just practices self-defense cases exclusively. So once this guy acted in self-defense against this dude who's driving this car around this preschool's parking lot like crazy and then choking the dude out, he called Attorneys on Retainer hotline. They immediately commenced representation for this man. They spoke with the lead detective, the assigned prosecutor, and following a lengthy review, a grand jury decided not to press charges against the security guard.
More than a month after the deadly shooting, the Multnomah County DA's office declined to prosecute. calling the use of force justified under Oregon law and therefore not criminal. Attorneys for Salisbury said the licensed security guard was forced to defend his life. And prosecutors say that Salisbury could not access his pepper spray since it was behind him and he was pinned down on the ground on his back. They also wrote that he only fired one time.
That is the importance of having attorneys on retainer. If you have a seasoned lawyer like Mark J. Victor and his team, they're right off the bat, from the moment you act in self-defense, they're able to talk to prosecutors, detectives. And I haven't spoke with Mark in length about this yet, but I imagine he probably said something very similar to what I said in regards to what do you do when a guy is choking you on the ground and you're about to pass out and you can't get him off? Do you just die? Or at that point, does someone choking you out constitute using lethal force? But that's what makes sense to me in this, and I imagine that's probably why they decided to not charge the guy. But nowadays, you just don't know. You don't know what kind of prosecutor you're going to get. You don't know what kind of detective you're going to get. You don't know if they look at you and have a personal issue with you. You just don't know nowadays, and that's why it's so important to have attorneys on retainer. So, for those of you who don't know, like the security guy called, they have a 24/7 hotline when you sign up. You have attorney-client privilege, so anything you tell them over the phone cannot be used against you in the court of law. They handle all questioning, all representation, clearly before you're even charged. If you are charged, they have bail coverage, deal with the prosecutors. If you end up in trial, they cover everything at the trial, including expert witnesses and representing you in court. And it's all for about $1 a day. Truly the best deal in the marketplace, truly the best self-defense coverage in the world. So, they're giving you guys $50 off when you sign up. There's going to be a link and code below the video. Amazing job to this security guard. Amazing job to attorneys on retainer. I am continuously impressed by attorneys on retainer with their professionalism and their ability to truly handle these cases quickly, efficiently, and with fantastic results.